I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Here's Vladimir Klitschko. He's a 6' 6" tall heavyweight with an 81-inch reach. He will face Joe Louis. He's 6' 2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavier opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Dr. Steelhammer, Vladimir Klitschko, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world. You're looking at the most dominant heavyweight of his era. The Brown Bomber Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the longtime unified heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Steelhammer, introducing Vladimir Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counterpunch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the rats. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him any...
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get...
that you lost. Don't worry about it. You're switching off, and you're stuck.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Mind back on the job, and then get back out there and win the round.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's bombs away! Punch, counter punch. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. A perfect counter lands. The right hook misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I want you to go. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Completely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Finish him. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Oh, you let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy.
Up there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight down.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
You've completed a great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you still right.
There's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Fantastic punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. The perfect counter lands. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good man. Switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the pair. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you... This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want... Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great. That kid, just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get around. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back on the job. Keep smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking...
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Couldn't land that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Do you believe this? That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now relax. Stay focused. Don't work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shot. Chin off. Have you got complacent? This fight's not over yet. You got to go about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Back out there and you win this round. The gaps will appear. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still like...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can withstand on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fight has a real good flow to it. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Terrible round that was. Come on. You let him back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the end.
Not even in your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him.
Yeah, forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Just go out there.
But he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back.
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
Let's start the 6th. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Just misses right uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Just go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the
It's in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round.
One shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's
All that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Stay focused. Don't let him...
And there's the bell for round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice counter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Good counter punching. A straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Go back out there and win this round. You got everything in the bag.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Relax now.
Dog. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Your lead. Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put him back in his place. You're switching off and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't
go out there and win the round. I need to go back out there.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out. Great work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Round 8, and we're off again. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punching. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because If you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Downstairs and upstairs, trying to sprinkle his offense all over his body. Klitschko is stumbling around. He's got to find himself here. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Stay focused. Don't
Get your boxing back together. Get your mind back on the job.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
That guy, you've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right?
The time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
worry about it. You've done all that work all the way through camp.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Back together. Come on.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
And there's the bell for round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood toss. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They exchange punches. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Did you see that? And he did not take that well at all, Klitschko. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Incredible work rate. And he scores with the counter. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Good work out there.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
You did great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even...
What you do, good work. Good man, good man. Just say...
And put him back in his place. Don't worry about that round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Just go out there and win the next one, yeah?
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Get focused, get your mind back on.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
We've made it to round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early round? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up.
Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.